The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Well, for a little bit we thought his story had concluded, but not to be. Here's Tom Brady in his 23rd NFL season, leading the Bucs offense out once again.
On play action, now Brady. Flush to his right. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week, 15 carries, 52 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Up the gut, Fournette. Able to slither by. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Fournette is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Fournette again.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Fournette, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time, a 9-play drive. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And here comes Matthew Stafford leading the Rams offense out there, just as he did last season when he captured his first and the Rams' second Super Bowl title. A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Stafford. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, these two teams, you may remember, battled in the NFC divisional round last year, and that game is also here at Raymond James Stadium. The Rams ran out to a 27-3 lead. Before the Bucs and Tom Brady, they rallied all the way back. But in the end, former Buck Matt Gay hit the game winner at the gun, and the Rams advanced 30-27.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 4th down, Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
And he is going to have the Rams first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake at Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Succop for the extra point.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And that will be incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we... here in this first quarter. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Scott to return it.
It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
shotgun now for Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Brady going to throw. And Rudolph has it left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Kyle Rudolph, 45 yards.
And the Buccaneers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Week 9 here in the National Football League. We'll have 9 weeks to go after this. We've got a couple of good matchups in prime time to wrap up the first half of the season. Tonight, Tennessee and KC in the AFC. And then tomorrow night, an interconference matchup. Baltimore and New Orleans from the Superdome.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
And some time here to focus on Kyle Rudolph as he heads back out there. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist, you know, the good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the draw, this is Fournette. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Dumps it off to Fournette. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throws left side. Atwell's got it.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39. Clearly short of the first by a few yards. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On 1st down, Brady.
A pass underneath for Fournette.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the gun, it's Brady.
He'll find Fournette again here. And he's going to be marked out just outside the 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Brady to throw again. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal.
From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Succop's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
First down at Stafford. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Stafford.
A quick pass to Kupp. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing is Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
They snap it to Stafford. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case,
now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The final shot before the break. Stafford going deep downfield for Ross. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've hit halftime.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive?
And that's caught inside the 35.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Stafford. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Hey, middle. Hey. Double right.
Here's Stafford.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice get.
Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Bucs force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
This one taken in by Otten.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete to Otten.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 30 on second down, Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Brady to throw. Looking deep for Julio. He's got it at the 15.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Brady will try again on second down. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Succop's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25.
John Ross and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And they'll get it all the way up
up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Stafford on first down. Going deep downfield for Ross. They've got his man complete. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 9th overall. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Bucs now. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's a give to Fournette. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big run by the big man Fournette. 49 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Brady now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll go again here with Akers. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
3rd and 2, Stafford. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. 4 yards. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And Rudolph has it left side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
We're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
On the move past the 40.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 7 yards there and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
To throw is Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. And he's got it. Touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady.
And the Bucs have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point up and good by Succa. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
A handoff to Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Fournette.
And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Leonard Fournette. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Succop's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Hey, 22! Libra!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. Play action. Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Van Jefferson, 33 yards. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than 1 play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get